Today is all about a home makeover.
Now I want you to save the bricks.
What?
Yep.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I just need to get the...
Oh!
Oh. Today is all about a home makeover. I want to see what it takes to give an older home a complete facelift. I got up with the sun once again this week, bright and early, to meet Chris Simbal and Jody Roberts of SIS Exteriors to meet them on the site of a complete home exterior renovation job.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hi there.
How are you? I'm Sue.
I'm Jody.
Hi, Jody. Nice to meet you.
Manager with SIS. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Good. This is Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hi,
My project
Chris Simbal,
manager.
project manager.
Nice to meet you. We're going to be working together, I hear.
We are.
What are we doing?
You're going to turn that into this.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. And I'm going to help you do this?
You are.
Really?
Absolutely.
Are you sure we're safe with that?
Yep.
All right. Could be interesting.
Confident.
Really? You're confident?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
good.
are
Then
you?
well, I am
That's all
now,
that matters,
for
yeah.
sure. So, Chris, you're going to be showing me the ropes today?
I am.
Excellent.
Are you ready?
I am. Let's tour around. Show me what we're going to do to this house.
Okay, let's start with the front.
Nice meeting you, Jody. Thanks.
Here. Talk to you later.
Well, this is a full tear-off is what we call it. So it's a complete exterior renovation. So all the bricks coming off, all the siding's coming off. This front gable will be completely torn out as far as the siding, the soffit, and all the brick columns.
Okay, so it's really quite a transformation because it does look, it's old. It's what 70s home?
Late 70s
Yeah.
home, absolutely.
And it looks it.
Yeah.
So you guys are really going to modernize it then?
We are, yeah. And we like to tear everything right off, even the building paper, to get down to actually the bare bones of the house, just to see what's going on with the structure.
Okay.
Because if you just go right over the existing membranes or the existing siding, you're gonna band-aid the house basically.
Right, and you want to make sure there's nothing wrong underneath and really start from the inside out.
Absolutely. So if there's any rot, we need to rectify that as we find it.
Oh, I can't wait to find some rot. That's going to be fantastic.
Well, hopefully we don't. Nobody likes to find rot.
Nobody likes to find rot.
So as we walk around, I'll show you a few other things here. that
Okay,
we need
sounds
to do.
good. Let's go have a look.
All right. Also included in this project is a window replacement.
So we're going to pull this big guy out.
We are, and as you can see on the inside, all the water that has been running down has been rotting the interior sill.
Yep.
All the paint's peeling up there, and the sealed units are gone.
Got to get that out of there. That's not good. That's not
No.
healthy in a house,
No, exactly.
for sure. So nice new funky window.
Yep.
The brick gone. And this is old, kind of wood-like material.
It is. It's kind of like a press board material, which is basically sawdust compressed. And as you can see, all the water's been getting under and wicking up and getting under the paint.
Yeah, I'm no expert, but I'm thinking wood on the outside of a house or, you know, collecting water is really just a recipe for disaster.
Wood is still used, but today they're
Treated
sealed
properly.
a lot better than they were back then.
Yeah.
And one of the things we got to deal with when we're doing the full tear off is stuff like water spouts.
Yeah.
We got to unscrew them. We got to make sure we cut around that properly so we don't bust it open. So this is the back side of the house. Pretty much the same thing as we're going to do all the way around,
Yep.
except there's no brick. The boys have already got started on here. They got a
Okay.
really good start on it already this morning since you ran a little late. We tend to get here with the sun up.
I needed my beauty sleep, okay,
Did ya?
Chris? What are you
Okay.
going to do? What do you
Okay.
do with things like that? You've got, you know, plant life that's growing up the side of the home.
Yeah, we're going to take care of that. That particular one's on a trellis. We can just pull that down.
Okay.
We're going to lean it up for her and
So you
put it
try
back
to
when we're done. Yeah.
Try to obviously, you know, accommodate the homeowner.
We
as best
do,
you
yeah.
can, and
Especially in the summer, you got all nice flowers and
For sure.
plants and stuff. We always try and do what we can to protect them.
that's very kind of you.
Oh.
And what do you do with all the old material? Do you just chuck it?
For the wood siding, that goes to the dump.
Okay.
Any metals, though, we like to recycle them. We have a recycle bin on our site.
Okay, great.
And we recycle all that.
Great, perfect. All right, so what's our first job? What's my first job,
Your
should I
first
ask?
job, we're going to tackle a little bit of siding and then some brick.
Sounds good. I'm excited to get to work, I think.
Good.
All right, Chris, we're geared up, ready to go. What's the first step?
First step here, we're going to start tearing off this siding beside the front door here.
Okay.
So we can have a look at the flashing, which we're going to tear off anyway, but I like to kind of investigate things as we go. So to get started, I'm going to get you to come under here with the nail bar,
Yep.
pound it in, and just start pulling the siding down like that. We'll tear it off, and then we'll work our way down to the brick.
Sounds good.
So you're just going to start like this under here. You can see where there's a nail. It's a good idea to start there, and just start pounding it up. and you're gonna just rip her down.
I need my muscles. Good thing I went to the gym this morning.
There you go.
All right. Oh, it's not as easy as I thought. Can I use your hammer? Oh wait, I have my own.
Grab your hammer. There's a nail there. Try and get under that one. Middle. There we go. First piece.
Woo!
Perfect. First thing I'm noticing in here is the flashing's incorrect.
This is the flashing?
This is the flashing.
This is the flashing.
Yeah, this whole thing here, it's one piece.
Yep.
Okay, and its intention is to have the water come and flow over and come out.
Right.
Now I noticed what they did is they got the flashing over top of the paper.
Oh.
The paper should always be over top of the flashing. Positive watershed all the time.
Okay, makes sense.
And also, if you notice, flashing's pitching back.
Yeah, it should be facing this way, right?
Exactly. It should have a minimum 2% slope. Right now, water hits there, runs back. And you can also see here, we got a lot of vertical joints with the paper.
Yeah.
We don't want that either. We want horizontal joints overlapping, right?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So everything should overlay this way.
Absolutely.
Out.
So you're gonna work your way up all the time, so you're always overlapping.
Yep. Waiting for an elbow in the head.
Right now, I want you to concentrate on getting this brick off.
Okay.
Now, I want you to save the bricks.
What?
Yep.
Seriously?
Yeah, we're gonna use them on another project, so
What?
we're gonna make sure you don't break any.
Don't break any? You have got to be kidding me.
You're keeping these bricks?
Yep.
That's about the most extreme recycling project I've ever heard. I'm gonna be here all day.
That's what it takes.
Are you joking me?
Yes, I'm joking with you.
Good thing, because I'm exhausted already and I need a coffee break.
Oh, funny. No, that's not funny.
Okay. I see a big smile on your face, Chris. You like this part, don't you?
I love big power tools.
I'm helping give an old house a brand new exterior, and Chris is giving me the great big power chisel to work with. It was a lot of heavy work taking down all those bricks, loading them into the wheelbarrow, and then throwing them in the dumpster. But not as hard as chiseling them out one by one would have been.
Oh, that's hard work.
It is.
And we're not even near finished, are
No,
we?
we got one little section of wall done.
Okay, so we have to keep going here?
Yeah, we have to keep going to get this brick removed. We have
Yep.
the window showing up next. That's going to be the next part of the project, is to get that window installed.
I need to take a little break and just pump some iron for a minute, just get, you know.
We got lots of iron you'll be pumping
Wow.
and bricks.
That's hard work, but it's fun. It's very rewarding. It feels good when you just make all that brick fall down.
You bet.
It's gonna look spectacular when we're all done, I think.
So the next day I arrive and the big transformation is well underway.
Chris, I am exhausted. Check it out. I stripped the whole house down, and that entire house is in that bin. It's all packed in that bin. I can't believe it.
You did a great job. You
Thank
couldn't
you.
fit another brick in there.
You're not kidding, and I am really, really tired, but I know there's more work to do, isn't there?
There is. And we discovered a problem.
Really?
Yeah, when we took the brick columns down,
Yeah.
we discovered a big problem.
Okay, let's go check that out.
Okay, Sue, so we've removed the brick columns around this post.
Yeah. Oh,
And
wow.
look what we discovered.
That is a problem. What the heck happened here? That's an animal got in there?
I think so. Either a squirrel or some kind of varmint got in here and had lunch.
You're not kidding. Wow. So this post, was that there?
Nope, no, we fortified this just for now.
Yeah.
And we're gonna rebuild the column here.
So this post that's supporting the front of the house was depending on this little piece, which
Yeah.
doesn't look terribly sturdy.
Basically what was holding us up was probably just that brick veneer.
Amazing. And the homeowner would never know because you wouldn't be able
never
to see
know
that.
unless you're somehow able to see inside that cavity.
So now you'll just replace that whole thing and make sure that we're all
Make sure the
stable.
roof's all plumb, make sure the beams are nice and level.
Yeah.
Away we go.
All right, cool. So that's one step, and then we go to the window.
Yep, next is the window.
That is a big job. Am I going to pull that all out by myself, or are you guys going to help?
I will give you a hand.
Thanks, that's really nice of you. All right, we go inside to start it, or do we start outside?
Let's go inside.
Okay.
Let's have a look. Okay, so the first part we have to do to remove this window is to remove the wooden casing.
Okay, so that's the frame that's around the window.
Yeah, it's basically the decorative wood that goes around the window to border it, make it look nice.
Yeah, and you can tell this is clearly the original window because
Absolutely.
there's some nasty looking stuff happening
Yeah,
there.
the bottom sill has taken on a lot of water over the years.
Yeah.
Obviously peeled up all the paint and probably rotted that sill.
We don't have problems like that with the new windows, do we?
No, the new windows have insulated glass, so you don't have that cold, you don't have the condensation building up on the insides. And when you're cooking, obviously, if you're near the kitchen, that gets even worse.
Yeah.
So you don't have that dripping down and sitting on your sills and rotting it.
Do we still have wooden framed windows?
You
or
can
are they
get,
all...
you can get wooden framed windows if you like to paint them or stain them.
Yeah.
But we also offer vinyl jambs.
Okay.
And this particular window is going to have a vinyl jamb, so you never have to paint it.
Love that. Low maintenance, especially when you have kids or you know just don't have time to be doing stuff like that. Okay, cool. So it's a fairly simple process then. We team in here, team outside.
Yep. So we're going to start by removing the casing. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut between the casing and the wall just so we don't tear the drywall.
Okay, and then I push and you guys catch.
We got to work cutting the drywall, being really careful not to tear the paper or wreck the paint because the homeowner was standing right behind me. Then we pried off the casings with the crowbars and then went outside and did exactly the same thing.
Okay, Sue, so it's the same thing as the inside.
Okay.
You're going to pry this out from in between the window and the brick mold.
And again, it's pretty nasty looking. Shouldn't be too difficult to get that off.
It is.
Yeah.
It's only 3 sides this time.
Oh, good.
Let me grab you the bar.
Thanks.
Who's this?
Oh, don't worry about him. That's my personal paramedic, Trig. He just keeps an eye on things to make sure that I'm safe. It's all right.
Okay.
Carry on.
A little harder this time. You got to really get her in there. There you go. Just push down.
Down?
Right, straight down. Yep.
Down?
Yep. There you go. There you go.
Oh, look at that. It did.
Yep.
It just came apart.
Work your way
didn't
up.
it?
Yep. Just work your way up. Beautiful.
With all the casings removed, I went inside and pushed the window right out of the wall.
Ta-da! You're welcome. So, Chris, is this typically what we insulate with nowadays, or are things very different?
No, it's very different now. Now we use an expandable foam.
Okay.
This is the old bat insulation, which they would just cut up into strips and place in here.
Yep.
As you can see, we got here about 1-inch piece that was probably sitting like that. The rest of the cavity was uninsulated.
Not very much.
No, and what they used to have to do is try and shove it in there after the fact, so they'd have to squish it down.
So it's really defeating the purpose,
Exactly.
not doing what it really is meant to do.
And what bat insulation needs is air inside of it.
Yep.
So like this would be fine, compressed like that is no good. So we're going to remove all that.
Okay. So you don't really need to do too much then in terms of putting the new window in?
We do have to prep the opening, but for now we'll just pull all this paper off and then we'll go on to the prep.
Okay.
With the opening prepared for the size of the new window, it was time to go into the trailer and haul that thing out.
Don't hurt yourselves now. How much does that window weigh?
Oh, you're probably looking about 400 or 500 pounds.
Wow.
Good, I got it.
We'll go inside.
I couldn't wait to see the difference it was going to make in the house, having a brand new picture window in the front. While Chris held the window in place, Jeremy and I carefully hammered in all the shims to make sure that the window was level and plumb and get ready for the foam insulation that would be sprayed around it. Then Chris secured the window in place and we were done.
Chris, I'm finished.
Good. Did you learn?
Oh, yeah. I actually did it. Jeremy just told me how to do it and I took care of the whole thing.
I couldn't see.
Yeah, I know. And the fact that they can open it now, what a difference that'll be from the old, rotten old thing that was in there.
Absolutely, you get that nice cross ventilation in your house now, which really helps with Calgary when we can be so cold and hot in one day, right?
For sure.
Hey Sue.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Oh, nice. That looks a little better.
I'll say.
Those were those posts that were all eaten up by the squirrels.
Yeah, so we replaced them both.
Yeah.
New structural columns for the front entrance.
And you actually attached them to the top and bottom. What a concept.
Yeah, the other ones were just floating there. They had like 2 nails in them.
So that's not safe. This
No.
is secure and good to go now.
These have our L brackets
Yep.
with our concrete anchors.
They're not going anywhere.
Nope.
And we'll spray squirrel repellent on them perhaps, or
Maybe.
something like that.
I think we'll have it capped enough though, no varmints going to get in there.
Perfect. Good job. So now the front of the house should stay up for
It will.
many, many a year.
Forever.
Oh, I'll go tell the homeowner. She's going to be really happy with you.
Okay.
Wow, things look very different around here.
Yeah, we got a good start on the gable end here.
Yeah.
So we've pulled off the old building paper.
Yep.
Had a look at the existing sheathing. It was in good shape.
No problems.
No problems
That's
there.
Good.
Put on our house wrap.
Okay.
And then we applied the green guard.
And what is the green guard again?
It's an optional product that the clients can choose. Basically what it does, it's a thin styrofoam layer that's going to add our value to your home.
Okay. I'm excited. This is going to be where I jump in here, right?
This is where we start putting new stuff.
I like it. I like it. And do I get to use a nail gun or anything?
You do.
Oh, yes.
Are you trained?
No.
Okay.
Don't be silly.
Chris sent me out to install the siding with Jeremy, who indeed let me use the nail gun.
That's cool. You don't have to plug this into the...
No, it shoots fuses. It's like a diesel engine. Runs
Cool.
on glue plugs.
Very cool.
Go ahead.
And then Jeremy springs a challenge on me. Cut the board around the water tap by myself?
You're on your own. See if you can get that figured out for me.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, it's pretty easy.
Are you going to be... You're going for a coffee break, but you'll be, like, close by on your coffee break, right?
I'll be pretty close.
Okay, good. Whew.
Well, I broke the first one.
Anyway, I just need to get...
Oh!
Oh...
Secretly, I asked Chris to come and help me out.
Do you think that looks okay? Looks good? Is it all right? How do I do that last cut? I don't want to tell Jeremy I don't know how to do it. Hey, Chris!
Yeah.
Shh, come over here, quick. I need your help. Okay, well, Jeremy left me to do this, and I got these 2 cuts, but I don't know how to do that cut, and I don't want to tell him that I don't know how to do it.
Jeremy knew nothing about it.
This is our secret, right? I promise.
Pretty great.
Oh, whew, okay. Give you $20 later. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's see if it fits.
Took so long.
There you are. I looked everywhere for you. I've been finished for ages.
Well, yeah?
Okay, I think.
You think you got it good?
Oh, I hope I do.
We'll see this in a second. Whoa, that's pretty good.
Hey,
I think that's pretty impressive.
thank you. You're a good teacher.
Nice
Did
cut and everything.
it all myself.
I did it. Yep. Me. That's right. All by myself. I had a lot of fun being part of an exterior makeover. The unique look that you can give to a home or a building is unbelievable. The transformation, incredible.
From the air and the trees, cities and buildings, and parks, yeah.
It makes a building as enjoyable to look at as it is to live in. Later on, I returned to the house to meet Chris and Jody and Karen Steinman to see if my work passed the test.
Guys, it's good to see you again, I think. Because I'm here for my report card on how I did with this job. And you guys look a little scary this morning.
No, you did a good job.
Yeah, you think? The house actually looks great. Your team, I must say, was amazing. Amazing to work with, and the finished product, the homeowner must be really happy. All right, so how did I do anyway?
You did pretty good.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Pretty good?
Pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I
like
was
a
actually-
5.
I was pretty impressed when you were using the big gun there.
Thank you. That was great. I'm
was
still
very impressed
I'm
with that.
still sore.
I bet.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But the front looks fantastic. Let's take a look around because we've really, and when I say we, I mean you, have really changed the whole look of the house. It's quite the transformation. The front door looks fantastic. These pillars, unbelievable from the squirrel pillars
They
that we
look
had.
great. We're now squirrel free.
I like that.
There's no way for any varmints to get in there anymore.
No.
We got the Shake Hardy panel here, which
Yep.
looks great. And the tapered columns really adds to the house.
Very cool. And the front window, it just looks fantastic. They can open it up now, get some air in that house.
Yeah, get nice cross ventilation now.
Yeah. It really, just everything modernized the house so much, didn't it?
It did. The brick, you know, it's personal preference, but I think the lap siding really gives it a nice horizontal look,
Yeah.
nice modern look now.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. And the part that I did at the side, it looks...
We redone it after you left. No, just kidding.
Well, I wouldn't be terribly surprised, but if you did, they did a great job, and if not, then, well, I did a great job. No, it looks really nice, and you've put in another window there, a proper window with the window well, and I can't believe the difference. Well, you know what? You guys taught me well. Do you think that I could come work for you sometime in the future?
Absolutely.
Really?
Anytime.
What? Are you sure? All
Yeah,
of you?
I'd say yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
All right. Oh,
Yeah.
I feel so honored. Well, you know what? I have something to give to all of you for letting me, you know, participate in this job and teaching me so very much.
Wow, very nice.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Put them
Thank you
on.
very much.
I will
Please
wear it
wear
with
them
pride.
in good health. Wear them with pride, and remember the pink power of Remodel It with her. You guys look awesome.
Imagine my eyes.
They're very you, especially you guys. That looks fantastic.
Yeah?
Yep. And you'll be safe, and that's the most important thing, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
Safety first.
Thank you, team.
All right.
Nice work. Look at that.
Follow
There.
the elevation drawing.
Now you're an official worker.
Want me to make it look like this?
Do you want to help me take the house apart? Do
Chop down.
you want to help me knock down all the brick on the house? I think you could do a really good job. Do you think so? How many SIS staff does it take
To put together.
to build 3 pink hard hats?
Upside down.
They're upside down. This is gonna
Yeah. This doesn't work.
I like it. That's it. That's it.
Try this again.
Look like a Muppet.
These are the same guys who just did this house, by the way.
Oh,
Today's episode of Remodel It with Her featured the music of Phil McCammon. I'm not working in these conditions, forget it. For information on today's episode and exterior renovating, visit facebook.com/remodelitwithher.